everybody. It is that fateful time of the week where we get to rank the teams. Yeah. Now, I have no idea where the Blue Jays would be in the top 10. Now, I saw... top 10. We're not in the top 10.
No.
But I was looking at a few other, like, MLB power rankings. One of them had us at 13. One people had us at 9. Like, MLB had us at 9. I was like,
are you
fuck that.
dumb?
Like, that's so dumb. Like, I was
You're
like,
dumb.
You're actually dumb. Like, that's so stupid. Like, we've won the same amount of games in the last 10 as the Nationals have won. So, like, with it being only one game.
And we're out of a playoff spot now.
Yeah, like, we're not that.
We're not top 10.
I would argue that we are, you know...
We could be touching bottom 15 at this point.
I mean, literally, dude.
We could
it's
be
like
touching
13, 14, 15.
I could
like,
see it.
You know, this is where I think that we honestly belong.
Yeah.
So we're not going to be there, guys. Number 10 is the San Diego Padres. Our offense has been pretty abysmal the last 15 days. I think we can all agree on that. We've scored 58 runs. They've scored 31. They have been really, really bad, dude. They've been really, really bad, and they haven't won a series in weeks. So, yeah,
I mean, we definitely relate. They're 3-7 in their last 10. Yeah, they're dropping like crazy, and they dropped 4 spots in this power rankings. And at this point in the season, if you drop 4 spots in our power rankings, that says something.
Yeah,
that says a lot.
Totally. Number 9 on this list is the Minnesota Twins. They've just been chilling at 9. They've been owning that spot. Like, it's like, literally at the beginning of the year, they're just like, fuck it, like, boom, like, plant their stake. Like, this is our real estate. We're going to be 9 the whole year. But, like, I'm jealous of them. Like, if we could just be 9 the whole year, I'd be like, okay, great. Like, we'll just be 9.
We're in playoffs.
Yeah.
Not much to say about them. They've been going 500 their last 10, and they're leading
they're still
the
probably going to win their division.
Yep.
So, way to go, guys.
Woo!
Number 8 is the Philadelphia Phillies. Schwarber has 28 home runs now.
Yeah.
That's a lot of home runs.
And I think as of right now, Minnesota has a better record than Philly, but Philly's power is incredible.
Yeah.
We're talking about Schwarber, we're talking about their pitching. They're coming in now to Toronto to kick our ass.
Yeah, probably.
So they've been surging, and I believe, are they in a spot
Yes,
for...
they
Yes,
are.
they are.
And their pitching is doing really good, too. Like, they've always had problems with their pitching. That's not causing them problems anymore. It's looking really good.
And look at that. Reese Hoskins on my fantasy team just homered to deep left.
Well, that's good timing.
Good stuff.
Number 7 is the Boston Red Sox, 47-39. They actually have the best average in baseball. Like, their power isn't there as much, but as far as just, like, hitting for average, like, they're just, like, literally number 1, and you think about it, it's like, oh, yeah, like, 330 from Devers, 330 from Bogarts. So it makes sense. They're a good team. I always thought that they were going to do this. They just started out slow, and now they were doing it.
Yeah, and however, one thing to note is they're 4-6 in the last 10. So in terms of we're just looking at like the division, like the AL East, it's like okay, at least like we're really struggling, but like they're not like kicking ass.
Yeah,
so we're not falling back.
We're not falling too far from them.
Far.
Would have been nice to gain some ground, but like still.
Yeah.
Number 6 is the Milwaukee Brewers, 48-39. They're 4-6 in the last 10 as well. Kind of all these teams in that like 6-10 to 11-12 range. They're all kind of like scuffling right now, so somebody's got to be ranked high. It is the Brewers.
Yeah.
I think that they're probably the most complete team out of these squads, but it's hard to say. It's just like everyone else sucks, and they're like kind of good.
Yeah, like they do really suck. But once we hit that number 5 spot, everyone starts to get pretty darn elite in the last 10.
Literally.
Which number 5 is the New York Mets, who actually did fall 2 spots, but that goes to credit like everyone else who's ahead of them. But yeah, they're 6-4 in their last 10. They're metting it up. What do you have to say about the Mets?
No, they're doing good, dude. They're doing really, really nice. The reason that they're 5 and not number 4 is because the Braves are just doing better. Now, I know that they're 1 game back, but as far as like ERA, OPS, last 10 goes, all of those statistics are like multiple points higher than the Mets. So right now, it's like I do fear the Braves more than the Mets, and I think honestly, like if I was a betting man, I would bet on the Braves to win that division.
Just a bit more powerful. And like we did see earlier in the show, the Mets do have some injuries, so that they're going to have to go make some moves if they're wanting to get back into
Still
it.
Don't have DeGrom back, so yeah, like they're not fully healthy there, whereas that the Braves are like surging right now.
They're surging as heck.
Number 3 is the Houston Astros. They dropped a spot. Again, competition and nothing to do with them. They're still elite. 56-29. Second in ERA. 5th in team OPS. They are going to be a great playoff team that you do not want to face.
Oh, absolutely. Like in their overall, they're kind of like the Atlanta Braves, honestly. Well, the Atlanta Braves are kind of like them. But great offense, great pitching. Can't complain.
All is good. Number 2 is the Dodgers.
They're back.
First in ERA, second in OPS, looking to trade for Louis Castillo. Nothing to say about them. They're just exceptional in baseball.
They're back.
So.
When we go 1-9 in our last 10 as the Toronto Blue Jays, they go 9-1. That's the difference between World Series and shit.
Yeah. So, yeah, there are multiple teams. Like, now we're in an area where it's like the tiers are so clear. Like, this is a tier that is way better than we are.
This is the next tier.
Another tier, or another, like, team in that tier is the New York Yankees at 61-25. Now, they are 5-5 in their last 10, but ultimately, their team stats are still great, and those they still have 5 wins more than any other ball club. Like, you gotta just factor that in.
That's the thing. They've made themselves so far beyond the rest of the pack with getting all those early W's. They're starting to quote-unquote cool off, yet every time, like every other game I see, they smack, like, more than 10 runs a game. Like, there was a ridiculous game they played this week where they wwon, like, 14 or, like, whatever. It was ridiculous.
Like they're allowed to cool off for a bit because they were so hot.
And they're heading into the All-Star break with this incredible record. Like, they'll just easily pick it back up when they come back.
Exactly. So those are the power rankings, folks. No Blue Jays. Let us know where you think we belong and how you feel about these teams shaping out so far.